Hi, I'm Munawar Alam and I work for a multilateral development organization. But whatever I will speak about is nothing to do with my own organization, and I'm speaking this on my own behalf. I'm going through and reading books, literatures, and watching YouTubes on happiness, well being, and quality of life. I also know that the UN recently has, with several organizations, and in particular the Canadian Institute of Advanced Research, LSE Center for Economic Performance, and the Earth Institute at Columbia University, have taken out that publication on happiness, well being, and quality of life. They are spearheading a shift in policy to include happiness, well being, and quality of life aspects into development. This hopefully will incorporate specific targets and actions for each sector, such as transport, energy, urban, which includes water and sanitation and solid waste management, etc., which, if accomplished, will improve happiness, well being, and the quality of life of the people. All these mean differently to different people at different times. It's complex. Simply, a few indicators may still not give the correct response to these queries. For example, if I may just quote you, today I am in the middle income bracket and my maid thinks that I am a happy man. She thinks that I have a house and I have a car, I have a decent living, I have kids who go to international school, and that I can pay for my medical services and expenses. So I am happy. If you ask me whether I'm happy, I would probably answer differently. And I would answer differently on a different day as well. And that also depends on my workload at office, my mood, and my desire, and what I want to do on a particular day. Therefore, some aspects can be quantified and some are very, very subjective. Why the Nordic countries rank very high in happiness index? That's a question. Are they truly happy, or is it that the indicators that have been formulated rank them very high? I have also gone through the report published by the UN, the Canadian Institute for Advanced Research, LSE Center for Economic Performance, and the Earth Institute, which talks about the happiness indicator, and this report of 2013. I live here in Philippines, which is ranked lower than 90 in the indicator. But when I meet many of my Filipino people around, and when I see them quite happy, or at least they look to be. But if we just compare indicator that shows that Libya is 78th ranked and Pakistan is 81st, and these two countries are ranked above Philippines, which is 92. I do doubt, the what are we comparing at? This is my first lecture on this, or my thoughts. I shouldn't say lecture. These are my first thoughts on the happiness, well-being, quality of life. My own pursuit would be that I would talk to people and I'll ask them what makes them happy. I'll ask them also what should be done in each sector that they think that will make them happy. For example, just as I can ask with the metro commuters in Manila on what are the things that should be done in the metro, or what are the things that they expect should be done by the government which will make them happy. Happy here would not necessarily mean that they are really truly happy, from within. But it could be just the ease of doing their work, or what are the things necessary that which will improve the quality of their life. My own pursuit is to come up with some of these very targeted indicators for each of these sectors, and if those are done, that may basically make people happier. It would be a indicator of a good quality of life and of a good well-being, which undoubtedly is an extremely complex subject. Thank you very much for today. And probably in terms of development, the measurement or the indicators for measurement has been wrong, and therefore there is a paradigm shift that is taking place. Earlier, the measurements were kilometers of road per capita or amount of electricity consumed per capita, amount of water used per capita, and therefore higher these consumption, the better probably the society was, and this is what it was thought so. But this is completely unsustainable, and all these do not necessarily bring in happiness or well-being or really improve the quality of life. There are a lot of rich people using a lot of electricity. Are they happy? I am not very sure. Many countries have a large network of road. Are the people happier? I am not very sure. Or many rich people have water. They are basically using water for all kinds of purposes. They have large swimming pools. These pools are, well, the consumption has been very large. Now, are those people happier? I don't know. So it definitely, all these are different to different people. If you give a pot of clean water to a very poor people in a slum in India, that family will be extremely happy. But if you give a large swimming pool of water that amount to a very rich guy, it doesn't really mean anything. And therefore all these terms of happiness, quality of life, well-being means differently to different people. Most important as a development organization is that we should have the right kind of indicator which really measures good quality of life, well-being of people, and that is important.